As soon as Hazrat Umar attacked, Gaya Hazrat Umar fall on ground Firoj Masjid, went and attacked them. But as soon as Muslims, he was caught by pharaohs. With the same dagger, cut the throat, after which Muslim Hazrat Umar picked up and brought them home, but home when they get palm water and milk drink. They go instead of coming out of their wounds. Seeing this, the doctor of Hazrat Umar told them that, or to the rich Mominin, Allah remember music do, because now you're alive is impossible, is now when Hazrat Umar reported his own death, listened and thought that Muslims of this Caliphate, which world's largest superpower, who was the new Caliph of Thi, will be so now his ministers from Hazrat. More generals and big Sahaba come and meet engaged, and altogether Hazrat Umar to Islam third. If you started giving your opinion about Khalifa, first of all, a man made Hazrat Umar his opined, that or Amirul Mominin. He's so big of the world Khalifa, and the custom of the world is that every after the big king, the son of the same as the king, becomes so now you also your son, after yourself, Abdullah bin Umar to Muslims knew. Khalifa made it heard that Hazrat Umar saw him, and said, Allah destroy you, I'm sorry, any time in your whole life. Any time this did not want Muslims to be my Khilaf Khandan met. Because Hazrat Umar, not this wanted, Muslims to be even Roman, and just like the emperors of Persian Empire. One stayed in the control of Khandan now, when Hazrat Umar made his son caliphate in front of everyone. Had made away so all the people of Medina was shocked that the Caliph of Hazrat Umar nominee, well finally Hazrat Umar made his son called near and told him to write. I followed just 6 people Caliph of Muslims because I understand this 6 Sahaba, someone. Not ordinary people, but all of them belong to them. 10 people say Thagin Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam made a paradise in his life, had heard the good news that Ashara Mubashara 10 called blessed Sahaba, but now the issue was that these 10 Sahaba, 1 and 1 was Hazrat Umar himself, and to Sahaba they had already been fawn, and 7 Sahaba, there were those who were still alive. So Hazrat Umar 6 of these 7 Sahaba to Khilafat nominated and just kept one out, because this Sahabi named Sa'id bin Jade was, and it was Hazrat Umar Eskayan, and the same Esklan say, Thamatlab Hazrat Umar, again this no wanted. Kafate, any one Khandan, whether it comes to control. It is their own Hiwaina Hosoth. Hi Hazrat Umar ni. It ordered also that my son Abdullah bin Umar also included in the decision of Khilafat be done. But he was the Caliph of Muslims, not allowed to become Hazrat Umar ni Wafat say. First, Muslims had given clear orders that 6 Sahabas, soon as I was buried, be locked in a house in Medina. Music, so that it could decide the Caliph, after which they will only have tea-day time that it people decide one by another made the third. Caliph of Muslims as well 50. People outside this house with swords to stand for the protection of these Hazrots. Umar also did so that these 6 people, none of the Caliph's elections could not meet the people of your clan during, so that he did it in their lives. Do not put things in your own will, decide. And then Hazrat Umar made his last hukam, given that when this 6 Sahaba, to anyone, make Khalifa after that every guy this decide Hoga or Joe na main his sir cut jaw. This is how Hazrat Umar made. Muslims created the system of first elections of the date, and not just Muslims, but this was one of the world's first elections. So now, after doing all this, Hazrat Umar came the new Caliph with his last advice. Da Muslims ki new Khalifa, always afraid of Alaste Muhajirin, and Ansar special care, Rakna, Apki, Khilaf main rat, Hain, such protection of Muslims as you do your Muslim brothers, and remember, never the people of your family. You want ride the neck of Muslims do now, as soon as Hazrat Umar was buried?
At the 6
Sahaba deposited in a house in Medina, and according to the orders of Hazrat Umar. Islam now if the lives of these 6 Sahaba should be seen carefully. So 3 of these were Sahaba who was Hazrat Umar. There were military generals in the round, and the rest 3 were those who were civilians. So as soon as voting these 3 Fauji Sahaba started by himself out of the race of Khilafat and his own vote given to rest 3 civilian Sahaba, in which Zubair, Razala Tala, Amna, vote Hazrat, Ale, Rajala, Onkao, Dai, Hazrat Tala Anne, Apna Vote, Osman Raz, Allah Tala, Anho Kaodai, or Saad bin Abi Waqas, Raj, Allah Tala, Anho, Ni, Ikavot, Abdul Rahman, bin Auf, Kaodai to Abi, Khilafat, Abdul Rahman. Just 3 names left, Usman, or Ali Raz, Alag, Tala Anhoet. Seeing Abdul Rahman bin Auf said, "Look, I also Caliph of this empire of Muslims not to be once after which, off-course Khilafat, K. Only 2 names left for stay, Usman and Ali at the moment. Usman Razala Tala in us judge was almost 70 years than which in Hazrat, Ali, Kh only, in just 45 years the Matlab. Hazrat Usman Hazrat Mali say was about 25 years older in both of them. Who will be the Khalifa of Muslims? This decision Hazrat Abdul Rahman bin Auf had to, because they have yet to cast their vote to someone no day.